We're learning that Norwegian Cruise Line has canceled voyages on 8 ships. Some of those cruises are as far out as April, and the company says this is all due to ongoing travel restrictions. The Washington Post reports COVID cases have been reported on every cruise ship sailing with passengers in U.S. waters. There are now more than 90 cruise ships under investigation by the CDC. One of them is set to leave from the port of San Francisco today. The Seven Seas Mariner from the Norwegian Cruise Line arrived from Florida. It's on the CDC's yellow tier for COVID-19 cases. That means the ship is under investigation by the CDC because of 7 or more cases among passengers and 1 or more cases among the crew members. Now, we asked a travel expert what you need to know if you are planning a cruise. A CDC warning and the Omicron surge are impacting a growing number of cruises around the world. But if you are still planning a cruise, travel expert Peter Greenberg warns you need to be very careful when it comes to buying travel insurance.
Most travel insurance has a very specific wording that says you will get repaid your cost of the trip if the trip is canceled by government regulation or canceled by the ship itself. But if the ship line doesn't cancel and the government says you cannot go, if they don't say that, then you're probably looking at a credit against a future cruise or a partial refund. As long as the ship is operating and you want to cancel, you may be given the option of rebooking on a future cruise. Getting a refund may be more difficult because the ship itself did not cancel, you did.
Greenberg says if you are going to book a cruise, it's important to talk to a travel agent about travel insurance policies.
We're seeing a number of new insurance products that are covering you for pandemic or testing positive or having to be quarantined. This is something you need to talk to a travel agent about so you know not just what you're covered for, but what you're not covered for, and then you can buy the insurance.
You also have to keep in mind, with rules and regulations evolving around the world, some cruises are being turned away from certain ports, and that could impact your ability to get on board or upend your travel plans when the cruise is over.
It's more than getting stuck at a port. It's not even being able to go to the port in the first place. And every cruise ship contract, and this is pre-pandemic as well, the cruise line reserves the right to either cancel ports or substitute ports. Have an open mind, pack some patience, realize they may substitute ports through things that they had no control about.
And cruise lines requiring all crew and most passengers to be fully vaccinated. And passengers also need proof of a recent negative test.
In the North Bay, nearly